These windows are an absolute nightmare.
So as with all of the van builds so far, nothing is straight. Nothing is right angled. Nothing is simple.
And Phil decided to go for curvy windows.
I don't think I did.
Well, I think you did.
Oh, you mean like curved? Okay, yeah. They're more aesthetically pleasing, which Lydia is.
I'm all about the
determined.
aesthetics, but I didn't pick the windows. Phil was very specific about the windows that he wanted, and it's these.
Well,
And
so
they've caused him nothing but hassle.
it's my fault. Anyway, so we're going to be using PVC or something similar to that. I can't remember exactly what it is, but it's been used for the like do you call it window ledge or windowsill or something, or like
I don't know. I guess so. Yeah.
the edge of the window on the inside, so that it follows the contour of the window.
So hopefully by the end of this video, we're going to have the walls on this side pretty much done. So we're going to hopefully have the window totally boxed out, the overheads in, and the little wall by the shower, because we're going to put a little niche in there for like kind of like a spice rack or just like little bits and bobs. So that is the aim for the end of this video. Will we get there?
What will happen is you'll see it in 3 videos time when it's actually done. Here she is, annual day of work.
Pipe down, bro. It only rips one way, that makes it really awkward. So I'm just popping in a little bit of insulation just to keep the van nice and toasty, because we want to be toasty.
Don't want to be cold, you know.
That's about enough.
Did you bring any scissors?
No, but I'm really strong.
Oh yeah, forgot about that.
I don't have much glue left, so I've got to be sparing, but I'm not used to being sparing with anything. Whoa! That came out really crazy. What? Why are you laughing at me?
You're just funny, aren't you?
I'm hilarious, that's why.
Comedian of the family, this one.
That's what everybody follows for. Don't you?
Yeah, that's what they do.
Spot on-ish.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh no.
it'll be alright.
It's that zigzag pattern, this one.
Yeah. Really hurt my neck.
Popped a vessel. Get the muscles out, shall we?
Strong boy. How do I know?
Well, you know how big a screw head is.
Oh, do I? Like that?
A little bit more.
Like that.
Yeah, a little bit more.
Like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll do them all like that, shall I?
Yeah, maybe a bit more if we can.
What?
Yeah, put some weight behind it.
I don't have
Push
any.
it. Lean into it. Yeah. That's better. That's the size
That
you
looks
want.
huge. Oh, that's a bit big, that one. I have to wood fill that one a bit.
Yeah, that was a bit big. Don't get that big. Jesus.
Looking good. We won't talk about this bit here.
We won't talk about that bit there.
Just a little bit of wood filler in that bit, and that'll be all right.
It's just a slight miscalculation. That was all.
Remember, guys, measure twice, cut once.
Unless you're feeling confident, like I was.
And then here are the results. Phil has finished putting the wall in. So now we are just going to cut the niche out, just like Phil did in the shower. So he's going to use the router to go around the edge of the frame that's inside.
Router.
What did I say?
Router.
Router. So yeah, he's gonna go along the framing that's on the inside, and this thing makes such a mess, and it stinks, and I'm always terrified it's gonna catch fire. So this will be fun. I don't know where to hoover from. So the fan is on full suck out because what would you call it?
Yeah, exhaust mode. Let's go with full suck out.
The vent is on extreme
This one's not on
exhaust
actually.
because it is hella smoky in here. I don't know if you can see, but it is crazy. But how good is this looking? So Phil just needs to tidy up the bottom because the router it didn't fit here, so he just needs to tidy up that bottom bit with the multi-tool. But what a decent little spice rack that's going to make.
All right,
Big spice rack, really.
Big spice rack. Yeah, there's magnetic ones here. You're gonna fancy aesthetic ones.
No, I haven't picked any spices yet.
Haven't
The
looked
ones
them.
that I want are very, very expensive. I'll pop them on the screen, and they're vintage, so I'm never going to find them. But that's what I actually wanted.
I see.
There, nicely done. So we won't pop any shelves or anything in because we'll wait until We'll wait until we're kind of like near the end so that we can figure out what we're going to be popping in that space and how big we need it. So for now, that is it basically done. So I'm going to fill in all the, what are these, sunken screws. And then I guess Phil is moving on to this wall and the window, which I know he's super excited about.
What can you see? You can see what you can see. Oh.
finished all the insulation on this side, so now it's time to get our wall up.
So ideally, this flat edge wants to be butted up against that wall.
Yeah.
Okay. And it needs to be straight before we push it down.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Apparently so. Yes. And just like that, Phil has got a wall in. We have now got 4 walls.
4 walls.
We're basically a house.
And a roof, actually.
Phil is now making a start on the overheads for the kitchen area. So they're going to be a little bit deeper and longer than the bedroom ones, because these cabinets are wider than these cabinets. So this will give us a really good amount of storage. We're partway through this side. So Phil has done all of the framing for the top cabinet, and obviously the wall is in, which you guys will have seen, but this cabinet is slightly different. This is pretty much identical up until here with those ones, isn't it? Is it the exact same? Like...
Yeah, we thought it was longer, but it's actually exactly the same.
Yeah, because we didn't want to go any further really past here, because it would kind of encroach on the headroom for this swivel seat. But I did want a little extra kind of shelf on the end, so I can have some little books and plants, just to make it look cute.
But there is one little secret, actually.
What's that then?
We've gone a bit fancy, like we've done with our so everyone knows, well, I don't know if you remember, it's probably like 700 episodes ago, but we put these little lights in the kicks for the lights. Yeah. And now we have also added these lights.
How good do they look?
It's nice, isn't it?
So for some ambience.
Ambiance. And we're doing one more on this side with the shelf that's going up here too. So
yeah, because we decided on no overheads on this side, because it would definitely make the space too small. So we're just going to have a shelf above the kitchen. So what is next on the agenda? I'll finish in this. Phil's just got to put the end on this cabinet.
I bought Lydia a present, actually. Because she keeps, I'm going to say moaning, which is going to trigger you, but keeps moaning about how hard it is to sand.
It is really hard.
Doesn't like doing it.
No.
So now...
That was my toe!
So now you've got yourself a power sander.
Really, the main reason for that is because we need to sand the worktops when they go in. So
that's true, yeah.
And I'm not doing that by hand. Safety first. That is lush. Why have we had one of these all along?
So I've got the side panel fixed in, and now we're just waiting for it to dry. It's got some CT1 holding it in, and it's looking all right, I think. Covered the gaps up, because it was perfect, obviously.
So it's finally time to box out these windows.
Finally. There's a loose plan on how to do this, but basically we're going to get some, I think it's like 38 by 38 box section of wood, and it's going to sit behind the wall on each each length, like that. And then the plastic will glue up against this and towards the wall, towards the window. And I'm going to do that on 4 sides, so it will glue to each corner, and then the curve should follow the edge of the wood as you do it. Well, that's the plan.
That's the plan.
So I'm going to do this bit first, screw these in, glue them down, and go from there.
We're doing it a little bit awkwardly because we've got kind of curved windows, and we specifically got these windows because they're bigger and because of the shape and all that jazz. So what we didn't want to do is just do a straight box, because then we'd end up cutting off like a good chunk of the window to get it square, and then there would have been no point of even getting these windows. So we're keeping the entire window, which is why we're doing the plastic, because the plastic can easily curve around.
Hopefully.
Definitely.
Frame has been framed.
The window has been framed.
The window has been framed, you're right. And all down there. And the bottom too. And Lydia just filled it with the remaining fluff. And now
Plastic time.
it's plastic time. So we have to get this in there. So what I've done is I've cut out a little notch. Is that a notch, or is that, what would you call that?
A notch.
Isn't it a notch inwards?
There is inwards.
This is an outward notch.
It's a notch.
I've notched into this bit of plastic. So it sits behind the frame in here. So that goes in there, like that. And then we feed it in around the rest of the way. So what we need to do is just trim this back so that I can get it behind here. And then we need to push this in as hard as we can so that Lydia can draw around the outside.
Can't wait.
And then we cut that out, and technically it just goes in.
Easy as that, apparently.
Simple.
Phil's trusted me with this heat gun, so we are going to heat gun the corner to basically bend it. Wish us luck.
Go on then. Just first level, please. Don't double do it. Number 1.
Like here.
Get it in there, basically. Not too close though. messy job, this.
Did it inside the van?
Well, we don't want to get plastic in the environment, do we?
Just in our lungs.
Yeah.
That's going to look smart when it's done.
I think so. So it's a bit of a time sensitive situation that I just forgot to film, but I had to glue this in and hold it up. I think I might have filmed a little bit of it, but anyway, that's glued in, and what we're going to do now is sort of hold this top bit in and try and shape this to the wood a bit better, because it's not quite fitting properly. So lids is going to be gunning, and I'm going to be bending.
Lovely.
Just keep an eye on it. If you see it bubbling, then we're too far gone. It's much better than it was.
I'm really worried that we're not going to be able to get the blue stuff off.
Don't be worried about that.
Okay, as long as you're not. That's going to look really good, I reckon.
I reckon so too.
Right, Big Ed. We're probably going to leave it here for today and let this kind of dry and set, and then we'll come back tomorrow and like trim it up, fill it, make it better.
Flatten it all off.
Yeah, because I think if we just keep messing with it now, it's just going to become a mess. So, but guys, what do you think? I reckon this is going to look so good when it's done. And then, are we going to put a trim around it, or are we just going to cork it?
We can try it just with the CT1, because you can paint the CT1.
That's what I was thinking, because I think
try it.
You could get quite a clean edge just like that. Nice. So we'll see you guys to finish it tomorrow.
Right, so it's the next day, and my first job is to take these edges off of the window frame. It's all dried. It's come out quite nicely. There's no gaps. So I'm going to try sanding it first, seeing how that works, see if that flattens it. If not, we'll use the multi-tool to get rid of it. So I'm going to stop actually, because this CT1 at the top, where we've put it in quite thick, is still a bit wet, or it feels like it's not fully dried. It's quite sticky, so we're going to leave that till tomorrow. I've cut most of the edges off to make it look a lot neater. You can see it's much flatter now. The profile's much better. Over here it looks really good. It's nice and smooth. So it should look really good once it's painted, but we're going to leave that till tomorrow, and then I'm going to concentrate on these screw holes and trying to get the screws basically embedded slightly so you can fill over them, and also these big ones as well.
Phil has done a really good job of filling up all the holes and stuff, and all the screw holes, so we'll let that dry. I'll sand it all with my nice new sander that Philly got me, and then it's time to paint it, and I'm really excited because I think once this is painted, this is going to look like finished, professional.
Can move in then.
Few more things to do yet, but yeah, I think once we've kind of done this bit, it's going to look really, really good. So we'll let it dry and then I'll sand it. We are all fully painted and it looks so good. Like you can start to kind of see how it's going to look now. Feeling like we're on the home stretch. We're not quite, but it feels like it.
There's one more job.
Peeling off the blue stuff. So I think this has turned out really well, but let's see how it actually looks, because this was quite a big job, wasn't it, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I did what Philly told me not to do.
Yeah. No, you've ruined it.
Oh no. Ow. Lovely.
Perfect.
That looks so good.
Oh, burst my eardrums.
Sorry guys. I get excited.
Lovely.
How smart is that?
I think that's a decent job, that one. Perfect.
So we were originally going to edge it, then we thought we might get away with not edging it, but now I think we might have to.
I'm going to try and fill these a bit more and see how it comes out. And then...
I mean, realistically it's fine, but we, especially Phil, are perfectionists. But I think that looks so good.
Not bad, is it? So that's it for another thrilling van build video.
So if you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And guys, you right there, you're not subscribed.
You're not.
There's so many of you not subscribed, and it's totally free. And we really want to get to 10,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So
It's very
please,
upsetting.
yeah, we're not that bad.
We are.
We'll get better. We'll be better when we're on the road as well.
Maybe.
And if you haven't seen any of our like on the road videos, like travel videos, go check them out. We've been to Iceland, we've been to Venice, we've been to France, we've been to Spain, Greece. Check them out. Anyway, make sure you subscribe because we've got many more videos to come. But that's it from us today.
And we'll see you on the next one.
Bye guys.
See ya.